Hello, and welcome back. I'm AJ O'Neill, and this is I don't know if I want to call this a Beyond Code Live or not, but it is me. I'm wearing the T-shirt. We're gonna review some PRs together. We're gonna start with some easy ones. As soon as I can get this thing that's on this other page here to stop flickering. Okay, there we go. And hang on, autoplay videos. All right. Anyway, so I would love to know who you are, what brings you to the channel tonight, and feel free to ask me any questions. We are live coding and hanging out, so no holds bar. No holds barred. I think that's how it goes. Anyway, before we get started, let's just have a brief word from our sponsor, but not really our sponsor, Mr. Mountain Dew. Pop it out, my friends, for it is time to open focus. I think this makes us 7 streams without incident now. Like, I had to start an incident counter because, spelling and all that. It's hard to drink a soda well when you're trying to impress people, Okay, so... Oh, and by the way, I just got done with I get a little too hyper when I'm doing the presentation style ones. I got to get more cool and collected like I am on these. But I want to get through the presentation. But I just did a presentation style. My voice is higher pitched. And I'm like, da 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 da. But if you want to check out the previous stream that I did was a CS lesson on the 2 hardest things in computer science. Naming things, cache invalidation, and off by 1 errors. So if you want to check that out, then just check it out. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one because Will, he went through the work to do this, and then I didn't approve it yet. And it's really simple. It's just documentation. I should be able to just say, yeah, this is good. Okay, why a specific run failed. Rerun. Interesting job ID. Actions. List. Run. Wait. View a rerun. Interesting. Oh, okay. So he just added the actions section because he was interested in the action stuff. Got it. I wonder, did we have more than this? In any case, it shouldn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and typically I just do this on the build server. So I am actually going to go in. Give me just 1 second here. I got to get out of something else and then bring this on over. The dev server. Did I say build server? I meant dev server. Beta? No, beta. Beta. That's what I call it. I do this on the beta server. So typically I do the work on the beta server because then we can see it live as it's happening. Hello, welcome. I'm AJ. Who the heck are you and why are you here? Hopefully you're here because you feel welcomed. You're welcomed. Let's see. And yeah, just in case you didn't catch what I said earlier, feel free to ask any questions. We're hanging out. We're just bros and sisses, just hanging out, coding together. So chat me up. I really appreciate the conversation, and it's actually kind of helpful. Believe it or not, I like to do about 2 things at once. 3 things, too many. But I often watch TV in code or listen to music in code, so I like to have a little bit of conversation in code. So, yeah, I do appreciate it. Anyway, I have my own. I should probably learn. This is what I should do. This is apropos. So this is about the gh command. I should go check out Webinstall.dev/gh, check the cheat sheet, and see if we have a nice way. So there's how to create pull request. Check out pull request locally. That's I don't know that that's right. Let's see how this works here. So I'm going to do Webi gh. That should install gh for me if it's not already installed. Looks like there was, if nothing else, a new version. And then PR checkout. Okay, so this actually has checkout number. Okay, yeah, we can do this. This is cool. So I'm going to check out, this is 369. Webi is coming right along. What are we up to in terms of stars? We're getting up there. Slowly but surely. I'd like to get, within 6 months from the time I started the campaign being a very loose term, meaning just set the goal. I wanted to get to 1,000. I think we're going to make it a 500. I don't know if we're going to make it to 1,000, but you never know because that exponential curve. So if you haven't started Webi and you believe in it, then please go start it. All right, so we need to use a little bit better syntax here. 369. First of all, let me double check what branch I'm on. Let's get into fish here. Okay, for those of you that didn't see, I did that so fast. I typed fish to go into fish because fish is just a better shell. What branch are we on? We're on the docs.js hint 0 branch. I don't know what that branch is about. Is it different from main? Git diff main? No, it's not different from main. Okay, we're just going to check out main then. Sweet. And then let's do a PR checkout and we'll do 369. That's Will's. Really? Because I don't want to do this process. I don't think this is going to go well for me. Let's try it. Whoops. GitHub.com. Preferred protocols SSH. Upload your SSH public key to your GitHub account. Should already be there, actually. Paste an authentication token. All right, I'm going to go do this. Do we already have one for the beta server? We do have one for the beta server. So I'm going to go figure out where that is real quick. I think I'm going to bring this window over. Let me check chat here. I do check chat. So seriously, at any time, feel free to interrupt. And the stream gets more interesting once I know who I'm streaming with, because when we're a we instead of just a me, then the attitude changes, because then, you know, I start to build off of whatever your personality is and whatever little bit of that I can get through the text, which, you know, actually turns out to be a fair amount much of the time. And because it's always different when I'm just speaking generically out to the ether versus when I know who I'm speaking to. So say hello already. Or don't. All are welcome, even the lurkers. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. I'm trying to figure out... no. No. Don't know where I put my token. Okay, here it is. There we go. So I'm just going to use this token that's already there. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Huh. Which based repository should be used? I don't know, the one that they opened the PR from? I'm a little confused by this. Check out a pull request locally. I have here pull request 369. Why are you asking me where I want to pull it from? That doesn't seem to be a reasonable question. I'm just going to go with my main one. Okay. Oh, I don't like that at all. I don't like that it allowed a slash in the name of the branch. Okay, we're going with it though. That's fine. So first of all, we're going to rebase on regular main. All right, excuse me while I type in my password here. Shows the cadence of my typing. Okay. What branch are we on? Current branch. I think this is what I want to do. Not 100% sure. But we're going to push up to this. So this should now be rebased. All right. And then I'm going to add a commit to it. So we're going to update this documentation a little bit. Okay, that's weird. Oh no, that's bad. What's going on here? Hold on, something's messed up. Are we viewing this correctly at all? Looks like we are. Okay, so something got messed up here. I don't know what, but I'm glad that I caught it because we have a quadruple backtick. And that makes sense, maybe. Oh no, I don't want that. I don't want that. Never mind. This is the wrong README. That's not the one that we're concerned with. We're concerned with the one that is, of course, in GH. So here, there we go. This would be job ID. See? And of course, Will did not run prettier. Will hates prettier. Will hates code to look nice. He hates it. He cannot stand it. All right, so that's rerun, that's view, that's run list. Cheat sheet. Really? Actions is the main thing here? Pull request? Okay, I can kind of see from the point of view of, okay, we're putting this in alphabetical order. I'm going to veto alphabetical order. And here's why. Because alphabetical order in this case is the wrong order because nobody cares about GitHub Actions except for people that use GitHub Actions. Pull request, super common. Issues, super common. Releases, I don't know. Because the thing is, okay, it gets to the point of saying, okay, well, are we just going to order this by... How arbitrary are we going to be? Authentication definitely needs to be first. Although maybe it doesn't because you're going to run that anyway. So, meh. All right. But issues, yeah, releases, repo. Yeah, I think when we get to releases, I think maybe actions comes before releases. Create a shortcut. That seems kind of a weird thing to do. I'm going to go with actions goes right before releases because, no, it's going to go after releases. And then repo should go up top. No, I don't know how useful it is to view a repo's README. So I don't know. I'm kind of violating some rules here by not putting this in alphabetical order and kind of putting it in BOGO sort, but it just doesn't make sense to have a whole section on actions be the first thing you see because no one cares about that. And not that no one cares about that, but it's just not a common thing yet. And actions are complicated and pull requests are things that you want to do all the time. Okay, get PR checkout, and then this should be number. So PR number. How should we do this? PR number? Check the status of your pull request. I think that this also would be, is it optional? I'm wondering if it's optional. Let's check and see here. So if we did GHPR checkout, what do we get? Yeah, we get usage. So that tells us yeah, basically the only way I would use this is with number. Because the other things you can just do with get, and it doesn't make sense to me. Again, if you've been on the channel, you've heard me say the term useless abstraction. That is a useless abstraction. Interesting. I guess I'm going to have to go update that. Whatever. That's fine. All right, check your pull request. What? GHPR check? I don't know what this means. Meh, okay. Where? All right. Job ID can, let's see. Your job ID is the third from the right column. There we go. And in fact, I don't think this is necessary. I think that might be run list. We just need this here. Okay. And this needs to be what? Like level 4? I said like. Most recently run. Fixing grammar errors. This is my least favorite part of the PR process. Okay, get a status. All right. List status of recent action workflows. Boom. View why a specific job has failed. Rerun a specific workflow. And I just want to put this how to see the status of recent jobs. Can I do this? GH run list. It's probably going to tell me no. No runs found. Okay, great. How to view job failure details. How to rerun. So is it job or is it workflow? I'll do this, GH view. I think it's GH run view. All right. So it's I'm confused. Is it a run? What is it? It's a run. It's called a run. All right. GH rerun. It's GH run rerun. Yeah, there we go. Somebody, Will, you're in trouble. We have to drink more focus. No. Job ID is the third from the right column. All right. And we don't need workflow because we're already in the section called actions. There we go. Okay, so it's not quite following the format of the rest of this. Okay, I see that now. All right, we're just going to do this for that one. We'll get rid of all of these pounds in front. We'll call this good, and then we'll push it. All right. So one more. Is it really only Wednesday, y'all? Meaning tomorrow is Wednesday? I'm thinking ahead. Because today is over. All right, so we're going to do fix. I always forget how to say grammar. Is it grammar like hammer? Okay, no, it's not. So I get grammar and hammer confused because they sound similar. Not that I think that they mean similar things, but you know what I'm saying. Bah! For that again, it should have already had that. Okay, so let's do git push -f. All right, now I'm going to check out real main. I'm going to get rebase marfallen main. And I'm going to push. All right, and that should be closed, and that should go to master. I mean main. I mean prod. Interesting. All right, let's do this. Rebase. Git checkout. Oh, I didn't approve it. Yeah, it's very important that I, approve my own commits here. All right, there we go. Now I should be able to push. Boom. All right, so it's giving me this thing about security warnings, and I want to be able to mark this as, let's see, will it let me, can I mark this as fix that has been started, no bandwidth to fix this, risk is tolerable project, this alert is inaccurate and incorrect, vulnerable code is not actually used. There we go. That's what I want. Yeah, because we don't run the markdown on the server. Markdown is just done statically with trusted content, so we're good. Okay. 1 down, 8 to go. Let's see what we can get through here. This one, I think I'm just going to tell him adios. All right. This is still actual. So we've got a communication barrier here with this one. So when people do the work, I definitely want to get their stuff through, right? This makes sense. By the way, hello, thanks for joining in. I'm AJ. I would love to know who you are and what brings you to the channel tonight, to whatever it is, to wherever you are. But I don't understand what this is. And one of the things with Webi is that I have to at least feel that it's valuable. And I do believe that he has done something that is valuable. Okay. So he's got that done. Great. But I don't know what it is. Making workflows is better being automated. Just pre-commit install. I don't know. And add next sample to. I just don't get it. Files. So he's doing something. I just don't understand what it is. I don't have a good enough description. So if you know somebody that uses workflows, I just need somebody to help me review this so I can accept it, because it's obvious to me that this person is a little bit less experienced. And, well, actually, maybe I shouldn't say that. I see some, for example, this doesn't have a code block here. But maybe it's because this is trying to show the help. So never mind. I can't say by that. I'm not really sure. I don't know if this person is less experienced or not. I just don't know what this thing does. I don't know how it's useful. I do not want to turn him away, but I don't want him to invest a lot of work in something that I say no to because maybe this just isn't really valuable. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know. And also make workflows is not an appropriate name because that doesn't mean anything. This should probably be named GHA workflows is what I suggested. Because yeah, lots of things have workflows. And so that, I just don't know. I just don't know. Okay, I'm going to move on from this one. I'm going to ask Will. Let's see. Will, is this something you can help with? I don't understand what this is or how someone could use it. I think you've looked at GHA more than I have. Okay, so we'll rope somebody else into this. I don't know. But that one, I might end up having to reject that one because I just don't. I don't want stuff that's completely random from authors that I don't really know for projects. You know, some things. Anyway, I mean, let me just take a look at this again. Who is this guy? So he's got decent activity. Yeah, 3 followers, 2 following. Where he's got 16 repositories. Make workflows. It's got. So other people don't really understand what this is either. Now, coming from a project that does not optimize for stars, okay, I don't have a lot of room to complain, but the bar has to be set somewhere. And yeah, I just don't get it. I don't get it. If Will can help explain it to me and we can workshop or a cheat sheet for this, and hopefully if I can get him to rename it, because just make workflows, with something that only has 2 stars and the name just doesn't seem to be fitting. If I could get him to name it to GHA workflows and we can get a decent README and it actually is valuable, if those 3 conditions are met, then I'll pull that in. Otherwise, I'm going to have to let that one go. Okay. All right, following the instruction video, I added this. I had some trouble. I had to edit the PS1 file because downloading the blah, blah, blah comes in a single exe file. Yeah, that makes sense. But I was using Ubuntu to install. As a result, a queue encountering weird occurrences where new line was terminated with an M character inside a bash script. Yeah, this kept throwing errors inside of my Ubuntu client. I found this Stack Overflow post. Yeah, strange M files is because of the Windows. Yeah, cool. So he got that figured out. Great. I can interfere and do. Cool. Great. So, do we have the things that we need? There's 5 files, so there's a good chance the README is here. All right. So, great. So we need to change that. Okay, that's. Yeah, all right, so not entirely. The main thing that we want to do here is move this forward. I need to create a next branch. I think I already have one actually. Get checkout next. And then in the next one, we're going to rebase on the add make workflows. and we're going to rebase on, oh wow. Next is really old. Right? That was my next branch. Oh, crap. What? Good, that failed to push. That's excellent. Crap. Oops. All right, so git reset -- hard head 100. There we go. Let's pull this back down. Git checkout next. Checkout -b next. Okay, good. Git checkout add make workflows. We need to rebase this to main. And we need to update this one to add make workflows main. That's what we're doing here. Boop. Okay, so I'm going to go check out next, and we're going to be able to rebase the add make workflows. Great. Now I need to go check out this other one. So basically with the next branch, what I want to do is have, okay, I actually have a Webi review where I put this thing here, and then it'll check it out for me. So this is basically my own personal GH command. Okay, what was it? How did it work? Okay, good. And this one actually has the right naming convention already. That's great. Okay, so we need to rebase main. All right. So we're going to trim this down a little bit. So yeah, we're just going to copy this, and I'm just going to fold these all in. And no, I'm not going to do that yet. We'll figure this out later. All right. Here's what I need. I need to do a git checkout next, and git rebase main, git rebase add make workflows, git rebase add, what is this going to be? X control or something or other? EKS control. All right. And then what else have we got? Let me just go ahead and figure out what next is going to be. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it so that we can preview all of these so they can give people feedback and get things moving along. Oh, this is great. That one doesn't need... Oh, this was from Jay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Koji. What is this branch called? We're going to have to call it add Koji. OTS Go. Yeah, one-time secret Go. That's cool. That's a nice tool. OTS Go. All right, what else we got? And then Vim commentary. Ryan didn't finish. Dang it. Okay, so some of these we can go through. This one I can just get through right away. So we're going to do this one really quick. Okay, those of you watching in, hello, I am AJ O'Neill. I would love to know who you are. It is so much better when we're an us. There's a relationship with the audience rather than just some crazy voyeurs who are watching me code. So if you care to say hello, that would be absolutely wonderful. If you want to lurk, I am forced to respect your decision. But I do like it when I actually know who you are, and we can have a little bit of chat. It makes things more interesting. It actually makes the stream better because then my tone and my style of speaking, it becomes different because then I'm I'm not just speaking to the ether. I start to, I loosen up a little bit. It's a little bit, I think it's more enjoyable. It's definitely more enjoyable for me. I think it's also more enjoyable for you. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's take a look at this. All right, so we're going to rebase main. Hey, it looked like somebody said hello. All right, we're going to push that up. Oh my, that's a tough one. I'm going to try it. Hallie. Can I just call you Hallie for short? Is that okay? Hallie Domaniak. Halidomaniak. I don't know. Is that a first name? What part of the world are you from, Holly? If I can call you Holly. If you prefer a different way for me to say that, or for me to say it the whole thing out, a lot of people, they like it when someone says all the syllables of their name because it's their name. I don't know if that's a name or a username or what that is. So let's see here. All right, so I'm going to go over here and I'm just going to review this. Confirm elevated. All right, what are the chances that this works? What do we need to do for this? I need to grab my other computer. This is a Windows computer because I don't want to break Windows things. Well, let me see what our discussion was. Tested it, and it throws a nice ugly error when you try to run. Installed it on PowerShell as admin. Works in non-elevated environment. All right, can I trust Jay? Can I trust him that he says he tested it? That's the question. Because I really don't want to test this. I boot up a virtual machine. Hold on just one second. Let me grab the other computer if I can figure out where it went. Oh, here it is. Because this will boot into Windows. Oh. Alrighty. So, you don't have to call me sir, by the way. That's... In America, that's it's respected, and a lot of times when there's more of kind of a casual, I don't know. So say for example, I was at a restaurant and it was a nicer restaurant. The person might ask me, "Can I take your order, sir?" Or if it's a younger child, they might call me sir, and I'd really appreciate that. If a teenager were speaking to me and they called me sir, they would get a big plus in my book because I appreciate that. And maybe you are. But in general, in the United States, sir is a bit formal for this sort of thing. Even if you were a teenager, in this kind of setting, we're all equals. There's no sir, I guess. So you can feel free to call me that if that's what's most comfortable for you, or you can just call me AJ. We're coding, we're hanging out, we're buddies. Okay, so I'm going to boot this up into Windows so I can test this. The computer here, going to boot it into Windows. Maybe. I don't know what happened. It shut down. Fan's not on. Whoa! Holy moly. I guess it just took a while to reboot. Okay, here we go. Windows. Hello! Booting in Windows. Hey, Bcall, what's up? Recently upgraded from WSL 1 to 2, but I'm facing an issue with npm start. After I run npm start, it just freezes forever. But again, after I switch to WSL1 npm start works like a charm. Any idea how to fix this? Couldn't find anything online. Okay. So the difference between WSL1 and WSL2, it's not really an upgrade. It is, the name WSL1 and WSL2 is kind of a misnomer, because really it's two different subsystems that are both actively maintained and both valuable for different reasons. So my question might be to you, why do you think you need WSL2? Is it just because it's called 2 and so you reasonably buy into the idea that it is an upgraded version? Because it isn't. WSL1 is a layer on top of the kernel, like Wine is in Linux, except with a lot more money behind it. So it's really good. Pretty much everything that you could hope for. It was not an emulation layer. It's a syscall wrapper. So it's not emulation. WSL2 is virtualization. So it actually is running the virtual machine bits. Depending on your CPU, it may not be able to map all of the instructions properly, or it may not have the right support. Now, I would think that the WSL2 install would actually fail if you don't have the proper hypervisor support. But who knows, right? One question I would ask is, can you run npm CI or npm install? Oh, darn it. I don't know what the password to this thing is. I think I taped it somewhere. Hold on. It's a really dumb password, like password 567 or something. Okay. I think I got it written down. Give me just 1 second while I type this in. All right, here we are. And this is backed up. Oh gosh, it works so much nicer when it's not on a virtual machine. Okay, so let's just go into command as per usual. And do we have Webi? Nope, we don't. That's great. That's what we want to test, is clean environment. And then what are we going to run for this one? Anything, I guess. I need to do... Okay. All right, looks like it's working. So main thing I want to confirm is that it doesn't break here. All right, that appears to work just fine. Ah. All right, excellent. So did not break. Oh, wait, sorry. I wasn't actually testing on beta. I was testing on live. Let me test on beta. I need to make sure I pull this into beta. If I don't pull it into beta, then it's not going to work. So are we on the fix PWSH branch? Yes, we are. Just log that real quick. All right, looks good. And then let me run this again. Okay, I've confirmed my own testing that this seems to work. Okay, I believe it works. Now let's try PowerShell. I'm going to run as an administrator. Okay, let me get back to the comments here. npm install works fine, and you can rerun npm start after you run npm install, and it still freezes. So again, I'm going to go back to why WSL1. That's what I'm going to go back to. I mean, why WSL2? Why bother? You probably, I mean, do you need it? Do you need to do something with block devices? Or, I mean, you're probably going to get better performance out of WSL1. I guess it depends. But why do you feel the need for WSL2? I would say just don't do it. If it's not working out well, it's probably a problem that's too complex to fix. That's my initial impression because of the way that the differences between the two work. WSL2 is more likely to work on a business class machine. WSL1 will work on anything. WSL2 will only work on machines with supported architectures, and sometimes you run into problems there. Okay, let's see if I can do this. curl.exe-a, whoops. MS. So we just copy this. And then what are we going to do? We're going to do, I don't know if that'll even work. Hey! Please do not run this script as administrator. Okay, so we just need to make one minor little textual change here. Let's see, what was this in? Webi template PS1. All right. Webi template.ps1. You must not run Webi as an administrator. Please run again as a normal user. Not as an administrator. You must not run administrator with elevated administrator privileges. I think I spelled privileges wrong. Privileges. All right, good. User not. Okay. Webi must not be run with elevated privileges. Please run again as a normal user, not as administrator. That should be a little bit more clear. I'll go with that for now. Well, just a little bit better grammar. That's all really. Okay, so we're going to go with docs, PowerShell, or just maybe win. Update elevated privileges error message. There we go. Ah, it's doing the thing again. It's asking me over and over again. It really shouldn't be. Okay, so this one, let's go back here. That one's done. This one, this is the one we're looking at. All right. And then what do we have here? Fix pwsh main. That's what we're doing. I think. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and approve this because now I like it. Alrighty, and I'm going to go ahead and rebase. Get checkout main, get rebase, fix. There we go, and push. All right, that one's good. Live. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you figured this out. It's An absolutely wonderful contribution. Heartfelt thanks. Heartfelt thanks. Maybe a little too many exclamation marks. There we go. And then we can close this one out. Ba-doop. That's awesome. Oh, that one's not what we think it is, I think. All right, what else we got here? Oh, no other questions? Okay. Well, Baikal, I really do want to know why. What are you trying to do WSL2 for? Why not do WSL1? Because I think that's really what you want. It's just WSL1. Okay, so we got 3 of these here. Well, 4. This one looks really cool. All right. So a couple of things are... What is this? So I think he's got this. So yeah, so I want to get all these different branches. I need to tell people how to name their branch. I don't know exactly how to do that, but we need people to do that. Webi review, and this one is what? Add OTS go. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry for the late reply. I've got this up on beta. OTS go. There are just a few style issues I'd like to have fixed before we push this to prod. All right, so no burp in front. Okay, all commands, all cheat sheet commands should be copy pastable. No leading burnt. Output should be in its own block. Example. I need to codify these so that I don't have to type these out every time, you know? Just contribution guidelines type thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be example. OTS go do thing. And then do my command. And then sub command flag. 2, 3. Here we go. Example output goes here. Wow, pretty colors. Looks good. Waiting. Done. All right, so there's an example. What else do we want to note about this? First of all, let me go ahead, and I don't want to do that one yet. So I'm going to do the next, right? We got OTS go. We have the add koji. I need to do the add koji. So I need to get all of these out at the same time and then just be able to deal with them each in kind. So that one we already got. This one we don't have yet. So it's Danny with Koji. Needs to be add Koji. Web review. And I think I might have seen a comment come in. I'll check that in just a second. Koji. Bump, 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 bump. All right. So what branch are we on? We're on add Koji. And what I want to be on is next, right? So next, we're going to rebase main. We're going to add this one, this one, this one, this one. So they shouldn't conflict with each other at all. This should be easy peasy. There we go. Yep. And I think this will deploy automatically. I think whatever branch I push is what deploys automatically to dev. Okay. Just wanted to test it, no particular reason. Okay, well, I'm just going to say that the particular CPU that you have is not one that's good for testing WSL2. Did you, here's another question. Did you install WSL2 using the Webinstall.dev installer? Because there are some other things that can go wrong. I recommend that you use the Webinstall.dev installer just to make sure that everything is installed correctly. Because that will actually work, whereas most of the instructions online are crap. I imagine that if you didn't use that, you probably had a tough time getting it set up at all in the first place. Okay. So, okay, let's see the ones that I like the most. Well, personally, I like this OTS Go thing. I think this is great. Okay, so what we need to do, though, is we need to take a look at this and see what feedback I can give. Because I want to give good feedback because I want this to go in. All right, so do we have any instances of example? Nope, we do not. Example. All right. Okay. Boop. Delete example slash comments example comments such as note, delete this comment. All right, all code blocks. Let's see. Yep. All code blocks should have tags such as bash. Okay, run prettier dash w star 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 dot jsmd. Actually, I think that can just be, I gotta double check here. I think that can just be npm run prettier. Let me check. If we got a package.json in here, do we have an npm scripts prettier? We do. All right. But you know what I need to check on? I need to go back to main real quick. I need to do an npm run prettier and see what happens. Because what may happen is we may have we might have some things that have been committed that, oh, good. Good. The only thing that gets modified is the README. Excellent. That's weird. Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, I'm not worried about that one. Whoever commits that, if 10 people committed, it's fine. All right, we're not in trouble there. Good. npm run prettier before committing. Secret get. So, but where is it getting this from? That's what I want to know. Okay, one-time secret. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Oh, I like that. Okay. I think I've used this site before, actually. This is a really cool tool. Yeah. So this actually would not be OTS Go. This would be OTS, I think. All right, so just, yeah, a few things here. Yeah. The name of this package should be OTS, not OTS Go, because the binary is called OTS Go. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Cool. So check out next. This is a really cool tool. I'd love to get it up this week. I could see myself using this. I'd love to get it up this week. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look at Koji. Sorry, I haven't been checking out. Which color scheme is in my terminal? Which one? This one? That's a good question. Let me think on that for a second. I might have to go investigate. Let's see. Let's go to profiles. So all the color schemes, first of all, Webinstall.dev, Webinstall.dev/iterm2 themes. Here. These are all my themes that I use. And this particular one, it might just be solarized. I don't know. Let's check it out. Remote, it's probably remote. Colors, do we see which one it is? Well, that's annoying. I don't know. I don't know which one it is. Oh, whoops. All right, let's check and see. It is solarized dark higher contrast. So it's not the built-in solarized dark. It is solarized dark higher contrast. Now, where I got solarized dark higher contrast from, I'm actually not sure. That's the problematic one, because I think the one that I have linked to on the iterm2 themes, I think is the regular solarized dark. But I have, Yeah, I like the higher contrast version. I have to go figure out where I got that from. And a bunch of these, I have more installed here than what I have listed because I don't actually use all of these. I was just testing them out on this computer to see which ones I liked and which one I didn't like. Space Dust, that one looks good. But I used to be hardcore on the solarized. But now I typically use, I think this one is either Dracula or Tomorrow Night. There's a few different ones that I use. But if it's a prod instance, I use Ubuntu, the Ubuntu theme, because it's got red. It's kind of red purpley feel to it. Thanks for asking. And I have no idea. Actually, let me try this. Hold on. My wife speaks Russian. And she was telling me a little bit about, I just don't remember how those characters work because I know they have way different sounds than what we're used to. The one that looks like a P, I think, makes an R sound. The one that looks like a K makes a sh sound or something. The one that looks like an N is a vowel, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not even going to try it. I'm not even going to try it. I don't even know what to do. If I was going to try this, it would be Karan. Yeah, there we go. That's just me totally taking a stab in the dark, not reading Russian characters at all. But occasionally I've taken something because the only way that we can get, let's see, hold on. Where'd it go? Yeah. So, for example, for my daughter, I wanted to get cars in Latvian. And the only way that you can get the Latvian discs is from Russia because you can't get them anywhere else. And so she was telling me, I think this is Russian, right? It's kind of hard to tell the stylization, but yeah, she pronounced it for me. And we got several other movies like that where when I've got them, she'll pronounce it for me, just so I can know what it says. Let's see. Okay. All right, so what about this Koji one? What's this? Alrighty. Interactive CLI. It's got a fox. I don't know if... Do I allow that? I guess I don't know why I wouldn't. Interactive CLI for creating conventional commits. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. I like that. Oh, yeah, this seems... Oh, with emoji. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, this is cool. This is really cool. All right, so each of these should be in its own block. Each command should be in its own block. And have a short description. So I'm going to add, yeah, I should have done this with the other one. Okay. And then how do I use it? Prepare commit message. Okay. I want a little more detail. I can't tell from this alone how to use this command. Is it a substitute for git commit? Do I run git commit -m whatever, do some stuff, and then this adds the prefix. Prepare get message. So again, I just need a little more info. Most people who come to Webi are very much not expert developers, and probably wouldn't understand. I'm guessing this runs whenever you run git commit with any options, and rejects messages that don't include commits, or asks you to add a prefix. Just needs more detail. All right. As far as this goes, all right. Please run npm run prettier before committing, so that the style is and schfumped before committing. You know what I should do? Let's see. Schfumped. Do we have schfumped? I need to see what the options are for this. Do I have to specify each one? Can we do recursive here? Recursive. Let me check on the issues here. All right, let me go check. No more comments. Okay. Recursive. Okay, let's just check this out. What can I run? Schfumped help. What do I get? Schfumped. Okay, let's try schfumped dot. All right, cool. That's good. We're going to have... Okay. Let's see what we're going to need to do here. Let me go into the project here. I need to... This is what I need to do. I need to add Webinstall.dev. Whoop. Okay. Webi? No Webi, huh? Okay. Git clone. Get at blah, 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 blah. Let's do Webinstall, Webi. All right, we'll do this. Webi. And then we'll do schfumped. And we'll do -w. Right? Cool. Let's see what happens here. Holy moly. Let's see what kind of stuff. Huh, that's weird. It's basically not making any difference. I really don't get it. Okay, what if we just ignore white space? No difference if we ignore white space. I might have to specify an option then. All right. Oh. Greater than 0 is what it's saying. All right, got it. I don't know. Oops. I don't know what's going on. I need to check my schwumped. All right, so this is what I need to do. I think it might be in my vimrc. Vim plugins schwumped. Okay. Vim plugins schwumped. What do we got? Here we are. So this needs to go into the package.json. So we need to have a schwumped. Like so, like that. npm run schwumped. Nope, that's not going to work. It needs to be dot slash. There we go. Ba-da-da-da. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to check out -b. So what I'm doing is I want to make it easier for people to contribute with the right file format, right? Because it sucks when you get feedback from an author that says, hey, update your styling. So I need to make it easier for people to do the right thing. You know, make it easier for people to do the right thing than to do the wrong thing or even nothing at all. That's my motto. So in this case, I want to make sure that the tools that they need are on Webi, check, prettier and schwumped are on Webi, and that it's a very simple process that if they have created a PR, they're going to be able to run the formatting command. Because it's the worst to have to ask people to do that. So we're going to do feet, and this is schwumped. npm run schwumped. All right, and then back over here, my problem is going to be that, yeah, we need to check out next. And we're going to figure this out here. Please run the code formatting tools before committing. Boop, boop. All right, Webi prettier, Webi schwumped, npm run prettier, npm run schwumped. Boop, boop. All right, I need two things. Oh no, let's not do that. All right, so let's see cat package JSON, and I'm just going to give him exactly what these commands are. Boop. npx Webi schwumped. There we go. That'll be interesting. No, I don't know if I really want to do that. I think it should work. Let me try this real quick. Let's see how well this works. I'll have to check that out. Got it. Okay. All right. I should probably put the lint in there as well. This is great. So request changes. This looks really awesome. I bet that phone will love it. And we'll probably start using it at work. That said, I have a few requests before merging this in, mostly because Webinstall.dev is meant for idiots like me, and the docs aren't quite complete enough for me to know how I'm supposed to use this. I'd love to get this into, okay, it's up on beta at, there we go, code G. There we go. Okay, so this one, I totally understand what it is. This one, I totally understand what it is. Both of these, I totally want to bring in because they're awesome. Okay, now, EKS control, probably something I totally don't care about and don't like. Not to say that it's not valuable. Just it sounds like it might have something to do with Amazon. Yeah. The official CLI for Amazon EKS. I have a hard what? The official CLI? Is this official or unofficial? Okay. Okay. So a couple things. One, this says it's official CLI for Amazon, but I don't see anything about Amazon here. What's Weaveworks? See, we've got a company here called Weave, so I thought maybe it might be related. No, it's not. Okay, so, is this actually endorsed by Amazon? I think you may mean original or best, but I'm pretty sure this isn't the official. Amazon EKS CLI. Yeah. Okay. Webi example. All right. Should I just put it right here? Please update example text. All right, this looks right. Oh, did the other one have a files section? Yeah, good, it does. Does this one have a file section? So what do we got? This one was what? OTSGo, and this one's Koji. And then also it should have a file section. Please add a files section as seen here. Webinstall.dev. Let's just pick one that has a files section, which would probably be whatever I've added most recently. Yeah. Let's see. Do we have just example? Nope. How about examples? Nope. Gosh, I just don't know which one has a file section because it'd be whatever is edited most recently, because I haven't added that to everything. I'm trying to think, what did I add most recently? Caddy was updated recently. No, we don't have a file section on that one yet. Oh, Pkgs. This should have one. Come on. Get config GPG. Seriously? Nothing has a file section? Let me just check this out real quick. All right. Vem schwammt. There we go. Okay, I see I've not been consistent with where the files go. Okay, let's try GPG pubkey and prettier. GPG pubkey. Okay, maybe there was a file section and I just missed it. Yeah. All right, let's see where to go. Boop, 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 boop. How y'all doing, by the way? How's everybody's night, day, whatever going? And remember to give a thumbs up if this is helping you to fall asleep. You know, if you're not already asleep. If you are asleep, just wake up and give it a thumbs up real quick. Is that really it? There's only a few with file sections. Let's see, what was Delta? Let's check out Delta. Delta and JS hint. It seems that should go back with the that should go up with the install above the cheat sheet, I would think. Or maybe the first section of the cheat sheet. I don't know. Oh, what happened? I had this thing open, didn't I? Where did it go? Oh, this one does have a file section. This one has a file section. This is the one that doesn't have a file section. As the first section, the first subsection of the cheat sheet, as seen here. There we go. Oh, did I not start a review? Okay, cool. That's good. Okay. README is README. All right. Oh, that's weird. I thought I was doing a review, whatever. Oops. Please add, remove example, replace example sections with real examples for EKS-CTL. All right, and then the same thing with the other one. I gotta say, please run the tools, well, on all of them, I gotta say that. NPM. This is what I need to copy here. Okay, I'm almost done. Unfortunately, I didn't bring much in, but yeah, we got some progress. Cool beans. I've requested a few changes. Please see inline comments. Also, all right, there we go. But this is really exciting. These are great tools. It's super awesome to have them. This looks really good. Thanks so much for contributing. I just have a few changes as seen above. The main thing is that the documentation should be up to date. The docs need to be up to date. Docs need some fixing. I'd love to have more cheat sheet examples if you could. I don't use EKS, but since you do, you probably know the most common things that people want to do, and it would be great if you could add more of those. That said, it's not a blocking issue. Oh, Oh, and I've got this. PS. This is up on the beta. PS. This is up on beta. All right. So let's make sure this is all true. That's there. Koji's there. And OTS go. Everything's there. Excellent. Excellent, 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 excellent. All right, now I need to open up one more PR with what I just pushed. Wait. Feet. There we go. What? Did I not push? Huh? Oh. This would be chore. This would be tooling. Add. Formatters to package.json. Add schwumpt. There we go. Ba-da-da-da. Create pull request. And I gotta throw this over to my buddy. Review. And you know, I need to make Will a reviewer. We're gonna go add Will to this project here. Collaborators and teams. All right, well, I'm about to sign off. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for the comments. Appreciated it. Let's see. Maintainers. Do I want to add Will to the maintainers? I think we do. I think we can trust Will. That's going to be nice. Yeah, I need to get the guidelines codified a little bit better. But you know, project is small, it's growing bigger. We gotta figure that stuff out as we go. Let's see. I think I need to look under, there's GitHub issue template. There's a new installer. All right. There's a bug report. There's what else? I think there's one other thing. I think there's isn't there a GitHub? Oh, maybe I didn't ever merge this branch in. Oh, it'd stink if I dropped it by mistake. I could have sworn there was a GitHub contributor thing. There's an issue for it. How to easily, let's see. Contribute. Contributor. Contribute. It's one of those things. I could have sworn I had one here. GPG sign commits was one of the things. You were supposed to. What was it for if it wasn't Webi? I added. There's some repo I added the community guidelines to. This is the thing that has the most other people involved in it. So I don't know. Let me go check down here and see if I got any branches with names that look. Nope, not there. Git branch. Contributing. Yeah, what about this contributing branch? Git checkout contributing. Git rebase main. Git push dash fu origin contributing. All right, what is it? Contributing. Add contributing.md. Oh, there it is. Got it. Before you PR. So I also want to update, let's see, where is it? Git checkout. What was the thing that I was just in called? All right, feet run npm init. Let's check out that one. I'm going to update the contributing. And so we're going to have all right. So be this. It'll be npm run prettier. Npm run lint. Npm run schwumped. All right, let's do this one. So we're going to do lint. JS hint star.js. .js hint rc. Okay, JS hint -c.js hint rc. Cannot find config file. What? What's going on here? Really? That can't be right. That's so strange. Seems impossible. All right, that one's done. Oh, interesting. All right, let's run this then. Package.json. Lint. Here we are. Hopefully making it easier for people to contribute. There we go. All right, sure. Let's do this first. Tooling, add JS hint to add linter config and npm run lint. There we go. Add npm run lint and config. Cool. Sure. Update. Reset contributing. Sure. Run linters and formatters. And then git add contributing. Docs update contributing guidelines because we're adding in the stuff. Boop. All right. Update formatters and linters and contributing guidelines. All right, this should be good. We've increased the code quality, or not the code quality per se, but the process. We've made the process better. We want to be easier for me, want to be easier for everybody else. We don't want people wasting their time on nonsense. We want them to be able to contribute and to get through the pipeline and not be held up by crappy style stuff. And also, if they don't do the crappy style stuff, then this is okay. All right. What is this tool written in? Tamil. Oh, okay. Kokogito. Interesting. Yeah, this is great. This is just freaking great. I gotta tell people about this the Rust meetup. P.S. Would you like to join us in remote for a lightning talk in February at Utah Rust? I think that's what this is, right? I didn't actually look to see. I just see the Tamil. Yeah, Rusty Hook. Okay, cool. That's good. Someone there may be able to help with Windows support. Let's see, meetup, Utah. Nope, I don't. Not Utah. Come on, Utah Rust. There we go. Cool beans. All right, we have anything about a file section here? Okay, do we have any more of this schmatter stuff? I don't think we do. I'm not sure. Let me check. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all of this. Boop, 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 boop. I want to make that its own deal. First timers only. Do up for grabs. Well, let's just plop this in here. Update each file. Oh, let's see what if I do this. Oh, that's not going to work. Here we go. Identify and update. Identify each file that has schmatter and update in the install.sh and move it to YAML in readme.md. There we go. I'm just repeating this 3 times, but whatever. Are there any files that don't have this? So let me just do this real quick. Set-e. So first, here's what we're going to do. We're going to look for has set-e.txt. So those are all the files that have the set-e. And then we're going to go through all files that end in .sh. And we're going to do sort-u on them and put them into all sh.txt. Then we're going to diff. Let's see. We're going to do a diff of has e set against all sh and see where okay. Okay, update all scripts to use set-e set-u except where noted otherwise. All right, what we're going to have is get a list of all .sh files. So find grep sh, right? Okay. All sh files.txt. Get a list of .sh files that already have set-e. All .sh files should start with the strict bash settings. Bin bash, no, set-e, set-u. Bin bash, there we go. Okay, let me try this out. Okay, so then what I wanted, let me try this with grep. Oh, and I need to sort this, right? Okay, sort-u. Excellent. And then we're going to sort-u that. Let's see. What was I doing the other one? Find. Okay. Set-e sh files. Update the files that are missing set-e. run the formatter. npm run schwumpt. Alright, what formatter are we running here? Not formatter, diff. Let me try running this here. I'm just going to copy and paste this into bash. And I'm going to copy and paste this into bash. And I'm going to run diff-y suppress common lines. And then we're going to show all sh files. There we go. Let's do this one real quick. There we go. All right. Got that one out of the way. Okay. All right, let's see what else we can do here. Let's see, how can we run shell check against everything? If I just do shell check p, no, that's not it. No file specified. Star.sh, star.sh. And then, so I guess what I need here is to say exclude all right, let's get rid of that one. We actually just need to get rid of the echo there. Yep. I see a number of these are messed up. Let's see, how long is this list? That's pretty long. That's a lot of things. Hmm. Can I print just file names for this? Can we do that? No. Yeah, I don't like that one either. Let's see. Can we do commas on these? Interesting. I don't know how to make this one happy. I have to. I'm gonna have to get rid of this one as well. Let's see. There's going to be a number of those that I'm going to need to avoid in general. Well, for specific files, maybe. So we could start out with this one. All right. So 12164. What? It's 2016. All right, this looks right. What's 2016? 2016. All right, that's a couple of places. Well, that one I'm actually going to say there's probably there's some special places where that's needed. So I'm going to say we're going to ignore all of those for now. Yeah. And then let's see. Shell check. I'm going to check the help again. The number of wiki links to show when applicable. I'm going to say W100. I'm definitely going to ignore that one. Don't quote variable. Okay. There we go. Lint all files. Let's turn this into its own issue. There are numerous warnings about let's see. Quote this to prevent word splitting. Here's what we need to do. All right, I'm just going to link to all of these. I'm just making an issue for this. Anybody could take this on. This is a really simple issue. You just run the tool and you go fix it according to what it says. Okay, anyone with beginner bash experience could pick one or more of these warnings to fix across the many files in which they exist. So I'm just looking for the low-hanging fruit right now. How to see which files violate, which files have warnings. Let's just do this. Level of expertise needed. I'm just going to put it like this. And we'll just go back up to the front here. I actually want to include that one. There we go. I'm going to not include that one because I don't think it's actually helpful in this particular case. All right, example output. There we go. All right, warnings that need fixing. There we go. All right, so we'll go back. Oh, and this one should be tagged with first timer only, beginner, blah, blah, blah. All right. There we go. Go back here, and then maybe I'll do one more of these, and then I really do need to get to bed. Oh, it was Yorun. All right. Who we got on the stream right now? Who's sticking in so late on the other side of the globe, huh? Are you just doing me a favor? Are you keeping the window open just to keep my counter up? You friend, you. I see what's going on here. Somebody loves me. All right. Somebody's got a bot that just watches the stream on Twitch for me, just to keep the count up. That's very nice. Or maybe there's someone actually there. Let's see. Move. Get to current version. Okay. Okay, well, we'll just start with that. We'll start with that. We'll take it from there. Linux. MD. Huh. I don't know it. Seems. It's hard to tell with so little information, but I wonder if perhaps there are some, if perhaps /temp is out of space, or /local doesn't have write permissions. You could also get that. My recommendation: install wget and try again. If wget fails, then we know, let's see. Is bash available? Are you on what's the Linux distro? Is normal bash available? Could you try installing wget? See if it works after that. There are some the script will auto detect wget and prefer to use it when available. Get a better error message. All right, I'm probably going to have to close that one out because there's probably not going to be able to repro that one. Sorry, I just ripped one, y'all. Okay, so let's, can I convert this to an issue? No, this is an issue. I'm going to put this. Let's see here. Linked issue. I want to create an issue that's that. Don't show at suffix when the tag is empty. Convert this into its own issue. See, All right. There are places in the bash and PowerShell scripts. Let's just say bash scripts and possibly in PowerShell 2 where, let's see, experience level of experience to complete to solve. Anyone with basic bash knowledge, variables, strings, etc. can fix this. Or the output where there's output like this. Installed rg at, now what is it? Let's actually see what it really is. Okay. Thanks for using Webi to install problem is that the app is shown even when the... Whoa, what's up? Oh, Baikal. Not a bot. Okay, cool. Well, it seems that there's always somebody on Twitch. Always. And so I've started to wonder, is it the same person? You know? Oh, but hey, I'm glad you're still here. It's nice to have the company. All right, so the problem is that the @ is shown. Oops. Even when the version tag is an empty string, because the user RG. All right, what version of RG are we at anyway? V13. Okay. If you specify a version when installing, you'll see the version you specified. So if you specify a tag, such as a version when installing, you'll see that tag in the output, like so. There you go. However, there are a few places in the bash scripts where the @ is output even when the tag is empty, like this. Boom, 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 boom. The goal is we could probably create a new variable, say @version, which is an empty string if the tag is empty, or the version /tag with the prefix otherwise. There we go. That's good. Gosh, that took way too long. It probably took me longer, though this is often the case, probably took me longer to describe the issue than it would have taken me to fix it. But the thing is, with Webi, I try to do as little as possible myself, because you just put up these tags, first timers only, good first issue, up for grabs, etc. Maybe tweet it out, or put it on some sort of channel or something. And then people come and they'll make an attempt at it. And with Webi, one of my goals is, so I want to get this to 1K stars. That should not be hard at all. The only reason that we're not already at 1K is because we started so late. I don't remember what it was last time I looked at it. But let's see. Do I have any indication of what it used to be? The stars are going to grow pretty quickly now that I'm actually plugging, hey, star this on GitHub, because I ran this for a couple of years. Tons of people are using it. Lots of forks, lots of interaction, whatever. But I just wasn't plugging, hey, star this on GitHub. And that has come back to bite me, because when people look at a project, it's reasonable that if a project has a ton of stars, it's how to say this? It's not a good metric, but it is a metric that lets you know that perhaps the project is reputable, perhaps it is safe, perhaps it's worthwhile, right? I come across so many projects that have literally, I may be the second person to star them or the first person to star them, and they are great projects that are extremely high value. They just haven't been marketed. And that's kind of the thing that has happened with Webi, is it's an extremely high value project that only had a dozen stars or so, because literally I'd never asked anyone for it. And you, in the normal course of using Webi, you would never need to go to GitHub. You could have basically never heard of GitHub and be using Webi. Not that you would never be, you don't have to be a developer. You just, it's for tools. And so, anyway, so we started this campaign where, loving it, say thanks with a star on GitHub, right? And so this is getting the stars up there, and also a couple other things on the website. There's a link to star on GitHub. So we're just making star on GitHub more prominent, because we're going to get to 1,000 stars pretty easy. We can get to 10,000 stars on this. And stars beget stars is the thing. So this is one project that I actually am playing the social media game. And so I create issues that are simple issues that somebody can take on. And then I just kind of do the work to guide people to get their PRs in. It increases the fort count. It increases the star count. And it bumps its activity on the different websites that are tracking activity of projects. And so I am very, very much, I don't know that very, very is quite the right way to say it. I'm definitely trying to game the system. So that Webi gets its due. I'm basically doing a minimal level of effort. If you really want to game the system, there's a lot of stuff that you can do. I don't really know what all that is, but the people who have 10,000 stars, yeah, go look at the code in code bases. People don't get their stars because they're great at coding. They get their stars because they're great at marketing. And that's not to say that every popular project is crappy code, but most popular projects are crappy code, because most popular projects are somebody solves a problem that hasn't been well solved in other areas, and they are really good with their connections and their social network to get people on board with it. And I have seen firsthand that marketing happen. I have seen someone raise, I think it ended up being $5 million hustling crap code. And a crap idea. And getting tons of likes on Reddit and all this stuff. And it's just if you know how to play the game, you can get it. Now, that said, it was quite the hustle to get the $5 million. That was a big hustle. And it took a couple years, but it wasn't about the code. It was about the marketing and the persistence and the investor updates and all this stuff, So I don't really know what we're going to do with Webi long term. Obviously, we're going to continue to maintain it. I want to add some sort of monetization option so that people can get some additional features. But I'm not really sure. I just know that this is one of the best things that Ryan and I have ever worked on together. And it's something that needs to be out there. People need to have access to it. We live in a different day and age. We need simple tools that are easy to install, that don't screw up your computer. And that's what Webi does. So Webi gives you good tools. So, update shell check. That's cool. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. Maybe I should update the shell check one while I'm looking at this. What did I just run? There we go. Hopefully nobody looked at that in the last couple minutes. I don't see any additional comments here. All right, I'm just going to check my email real quick, and I'm going to head to bed. Let's see. Check my email. Check my Twitter. Oh, okay, I got something here. I'm just looking for the punchline. There's some sort of video joke about next. Okay, I don't get it. Oh, wait, I don't know what the I did was in reference to. Oh, you start it? Is that what that's in reference to? You used it? Or you updated something? What is it that you did? Okay, 10:31. Oh, that was way earlier. Ooh. All right, we got anything else? So Twitter says nothing. Email says nothing. Good. I like it when email says nothing. Great. Okay. Well, it was a good night. Obviously I only got 2 PRs in, and then most of it was just feedback. Again, the project has to evolve. We have to get to the point where I'm not just fixing everybody's stuff for them, because normally what I've been doing up to this point is it's the power dynamic changes too. So it's been people come in with stuff that has a few thousand stars on it that are fairly well-known tools that they want to have added, and I want it to be a pretty simple process. So I'll go back and I'll fix their formatting stuff, just like you saw me do with Will's PR for the documentation commit. So I'll do that sort of thing. But I just don't have the time. Well, it's kind of odd that I say I don't have the time for it, because yet I'm doing this stuff on the PRs to say, hey, fix this, fix that. But it's in aggregate. That's not how this project's going to scale. It's not going to be me fixing things. I need to get better at taking a couple tries of telling people, hey, this is what the expectation is. I need to update the contribution guidelines, the style guide, to be able to say, hey, this is what this should look like, and make sure that you follow this. And I don't want people to be blocked from getting things in, especially when they're really cool tools that I understand, such as OTS Go and Koji. These are no-brainers. These are just cool tools. They make a lot of sense. But I need to have that communication, because after having that communication, the communication will become codified. And then, meaning, we'll crystallize that communication. We'll put it in a document somewhere and say, hey, this is the way to do this right. I'm going to have to redo my video on how to do a Webi installer. I'll probably have to go rewatch it again and then kind of put some presentation material together for it. And I want to do a short 5-minute presentation on each one of these things. as to why they're good. That's one of the things that I've been thinking about, that I really want to get done, is just go through every tool and just do a quick 5-minute presentation, just a video. Here, this is how you use this. Of course, I can't do all of those because I'm not the right person to do them, because I don't believe necessarily in every single one of these, such as EKS control, whatever. But I get that it's valuable. And then what was the other thing I was going to say was, oh yeah, so I just got to get that process figured out and then kind of crystallize it. And so what I did tonight with giving feedback was important, and I'm really, really hopeful that we can get these things through. I'm sad that I didn't strike while the iron was hot, but I had other priorities then. I was, getting a lot of pressure to work on some stuff from a few different people, so I just, this slipped by the wayside. So I'm sad, but that's not too bad. Whatever, we'll see. I mean, this one is over a month old. That's sad. That's really sad. These ones that I'm most excited about, they're still fairly fresh. So I just want to get them in. Anyway. All right. Why so much delay? Well, as the stream goes on longer, there's actually a little bit more delay. So the stream's gone on now how long? So we're at almost 3 hours. I was going to say 2.5, but it's 2:45. Anyway, yeah. But hey, thanks for joining in. Share with somebody that you like one of the videos from the recently that you think is share-worthy. That hardest things presentation. I might edit that before I go to bed. We'll see. Probably not. I don't know if I got the stamina for it right now. But that's going to be up on the Beyond Code channel. But yeah, share, like, follow, sub, all the things. Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you again. Keep me up to date on the projects you're working on. Hit me up in the Beyond Code Discord. And you have a great night. All right. I know there's a lot of delay. There's probably 15 to 30 seconds delay or something. So since I need to get to bed, I'm not going to wait. But I'm assuming you're probably going to, wave good night. And so thank you. I appreciate that. Have a good one. Adios. No, I did that totally wrong again. I used to have it so down. Adios. Yeah, like that. Like that.